Back-to-back live streams. Oh, poor Patrick Mahomes. Oh, poor Patrick Mahomes. He didn't win. He cost me that damn money. He deserved to lose. You lost to a Ravens team that was missing 12 players. They lost 2 more players during the game. They couldn't cover anybody. They couldn't cover a baby. And you let that team walk you up and down the field. Where's the defense of the Chiefs? They let Lamar Jackson, knowing he only gonna run 3 plays the whole damn game, walk them up and down the field. And oh boy, oh Patricia, she couldn't do what she was supposed to be doing, right? They lost, but he not overrated. They lost because he's overrated. He threw that interception right to him, doing some arcade bullshit that he always do. He tried to do his version of the jump pass. Just take the sack, dummy. You trying to make something happen because he's used to doing all that arcade stuff, throwing on one ankle, slinging the ball across the field, breaking every rule they teach you in football not to do. And now it didn't cost them a damn game. You see, when the game was on the line and they needed a stop, they got the stop. But the Chiefs didn't care because they figured, oh, well, all we got to do is score and the game's over. We'll just go down because we the Chiefs, get in field goal range and kick a field goal and we win. We ain't got to stop nobody. And then what happened? Somebody fumbles. Punch. Poof. Ball come out. Because you playing for field goals. Cowboys got saved today. Jerry Jones won today. Cowboys ain't win. That game was handed to them. They called that man, the man threw an incomplete pass, talking about he was sacked 19 yards back to make it 3rd and goal from like the 30. Man, the dirtiest play I've ever seen, man. Straight screw job they did on them Chargers. As soon as they scored a touchdown, holding. Like holding. Chargers got robbed. That's what happened. They needed Dallas. Dallas looked like crap. Offensively, they look terrible. You see what they did? Oh, that's Patrick Mahomes. You can't talk about Patrick Mahomes. They come and sabotage your channel. They come sabotage you. Here comes the sabotage. Brady got carried. Brady's winning championships. Brady's putting up 9 touchdowns a game. Damn near 2 games got 9 touchdowns and put up 79 points. By now, y'all should be shutting up about Tom Brady. Y'all should have nothing to say. Word to Big Bird. Now let's get back to Patricia. Now, I just did a video telling y'all that the guy was overrated. Just did that video. Now, I double back and I said after this game, I'm going to come back live. And then we going to see. And what do you see? He got 2 touchdowns basically from throwing a 10-yard pass, and those guys just kept running and could nobody tackle him. Poor tackling. Because they got 12 guys out. And I said, watch, he's going to choke. And what did he do? He choked because he's overrated. He cannot run plays correctly. He only run plays once a play is broken down. They threw every flag to bail him out. On 4th down, he tried to run for it. Then they called a ridiculous holding call. They did everything in a book to keep his butt in it. Won by 1 point. Yeah, he missing. Damn, what the hell was that? Who brought this in the car? They missing 12 players. Where would you be if you missing 12 players on your team, and then you're beating the best team in the AFC that went to the Super Bowl the last 2 years? You'll be a little excited too. Besides, Lamar Jackson has never beaten Patrick Mahomes. Y'all lost to Lamar Jackson. He refused to 3 damn plays. Handoff, slam, the wide receiver cut. Which is nothing but a little skinny post. Slant route. Play action slant to the left. Play action slant to the left. Play action slant to the left. Play action run. Play action Andrews. 3 plays. 3 plays is what he runs. That's it. Play action, throw to the left. Play action, keep it, go. Play action, hit Andrews. That's it. 3 damn plays. And you could not guard this man. And he's only gonna run 3 damn plays. And you thought what? The Chiefs should be 0-2 right now. If the Browns wasn't, from Cleveland, if the Browns wasn't from Cleveland, the Chiefs would be 0-2 right now. Oh, I bet with Rivers, George. Man, it was crazy. I mean, the Ravens, man, I love that. I love what Harbaugh said. Lamar, you want to go for this? On that 4th and 1, he looked at him like, do you want to punt him this ball? Or y'all want to get it? He looked at Lamar and said, Lamar, you want to go for this? Of course he gonna say yeah. And the thing is they did a quick huddle. A quick count. It was almost a false start. And they could not stop the run. That's an all-out blitz. I'm sitting in the house. We getting to Jackson. No matter what, Jackson is the one that gonna have this ball. We knocking his head off. That's how you had to play that play. They didn't play that. If he beat us with a pass, oh well, we was losing anyway. 4th and 1, we going all out. I ain't mad at it. But we ain't finna let this guy swivel around and get no damn 1 yard. We sit in the house. But they didn't do that. Hit the like button one time. Patrick Mahomes shows in situational football he can only do these plays when they break down. He cannot run a structured offense. He can't. Lamar Jackson is never going to win a Super Bowl because he doesn't know how to read the defenses correctly. Lamar Jackson cannot pick up the blitzers. He can't recognize. You could disguise the blitz with him and get him and pop him and make him fumble. Sometimes they get lucky and the running back can just pick up a guy or he could just weave a guy, but you got to be able to call the blitzes out and see the set that they're in and be like, 78, watch. Hot route. You got to know, you got to be able to audible to hot routes. Lamar Jackson rarely audibles because he basically runs 3 plays. All athleticism. But for all the hype they give Patrick Mahomes, he has not played up to his potential. He is not looking like the guy everybody says he is. Where's CP for the win? CP, tell him. Tell him, CP. I just told y'all in the video before. The Chiefs are overrated. And the team has been waiting to bust their ass. And they getting their ass bust. And I'm glad because the Browns should beat them. They exploiting them. Everybody, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers showed you the big, bad, tough Kansas City Chiefs are nothing but some cream puffs. They're cream puffs. They're artificial garbage. And they are beatable. And once they saw that, the Browns had put up 35. You seen the Ravens just put up 36. The defense is getting crushed. Oh no, he showed up in the first video we did, LB. He was in the first video laughing. I said, okay, I'm watching the game and I'm telling you he overrated. But okay, I'ma entertain you. CP, we gonna come back live when this game is over. Cause he finna show you tonight. He been showing you in the first half he overrated. Let's see what he do. What did he do? Jag the game. Throwing a jump ball interception when all he had to do was take the damn sack. Trying to throw his way out of the sack by just throwing the ball up. Any other coach would have benched his ass. See, this is what I'm talking about. When all that arcade luck stuff happened, he throwing 2-yard passes and all them guys are turning it up and they doing all the running and getting all the yards. He not putting the ball in spots. He not touching the seams. He not. If those guys don't have a breakdown in coverage because they worried about Tyreek Hill, they're going to double him all night and take him out the game. So it's up to Kelsey and all these other guys to live up to it. And you mean to tell me y'all got one-on-one and y'all can't win no matchups? Huh? And you can't find these receivers? And you struggling with the Ravens that's missing 12 damn players? Y'all can't stop Lamar Jackson, who's got over 100 yards rushing on y'all tonight? What the hell is wrong with the Chiefs? If Chubb didn't fumble the damn ball, they were averaging 8 yards a pop. Y'all run defense is the worst in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes didn't lose this game. He didn't throw that interception on his own side of the field. and give them the ball back when they scored a touchdown? That wasn't him. I swore it was him. Exactly. They was 13-3 and said, well, we felt we could have won in the playoffs if we had Patrick Mahomes. So let's take a 13-3 team and put the quarterback Patrick Mahomes on a 13-3 team. The kid got a strong arm. He could throw a ball 60, 70 yards down the field. The kid can sidearm throw a football. But is he accurate? Can he put the ball in spots? Can he throw a guy open? Throw a guy open means it's not like college where you can just throw it to a guy after he burned somebody from 20 yards. Anybody, any basic quarterback can do that. Throw a guy open means that you could put the ball where only he can get it and the defender could be right on him. He's open. You just got to get him the ball right in the spot. That's what quarterbacks are made of. I've never seen Patrick Mahomes thread a needle. Never. It's always somebody that burnt somebody by 30 yards and he's throwing a bomb. Same thing with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's finding that harsh reality right now. He got all those weapons and he could barely put up 2 touchdowns a game. Why is that? Because he's the same type of quarterback. He can't put the ball in spots. He's another strong arm quarterback. These guys are named like, oh, he's just a mobile quarterback. No, that means he just don't know the damn quarterback position. He can't run plays. And once you know that and you see the guy playing and he knows the plays, but he don't know how to hit the guys where they supposed to be and how the defenses can disguise themselves and fool you. In the Super Bowl, the Bucs played cover 2. The Bucs played cover 2 the entire effing game. You can't make an adjustment? You couldn't make an adjustment? They played cover 2 all night long. They just disguised it. They disguised it well, but they showed you cover 2 and they said, beat us. Our front four is gonna get there and our linebackers are too quick. So Kelsey's slow ass ain't finna get away with what he been getting away with. They figured you out in the second half of that game when y'all got that 200 yards in the first quarter on broken plays with Tyreek Hill and got off to a big lead. The Bucs came back and had a chance to win because they figured y'all out at halftime. And y'all said, oh man, we just let them have that. You let them have it? Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to see now what you let them have. Man, we let them have that. We were up too much. You didn't score a touchdown against them since. Yeah, see, you know I'm making good sense. Tom Brady has played in the last 2 Super Bowls Tom Brady has played. The team has not scored a touchdown against him. The Rams didn't score a touchdown, and neither did the Chiefs. Smash the like button for the facts. They exposed Patrick Mahomes' weaknesses. They ain't waiting for the play to break down. They know he's not going to hit the guys en route. The route is the diversion. He's not going to hit them in the route. He's going to wait till the play break down. He's going to buy time by doing all this in the backfield and weaving so the play break down. So it's like backyard football. That's the game he likes to play. Backyard football. So it ain't no Andy Reid design plays. That's not what's been winning them games. It was all this arcade garbage when plays break down. Tampa Bay said, we know that. We're going to get in cover 2. We're going to wait till the play break down. And the front 4 is going to make you run. And we're going to have it covered. So be my guest. Do your worst. Go for it. And now the Cleveland Browns played them the same way. The Cleveland Browns said, we got you. Because we should have beat you last time. And they was on all of it. And you know what happened? The Cleveland came out in them and they got real stupid. Baker Mayfield decides he wants to keep throwing the ball when they should be running it. You're averaging 8 yards a pop. They can't stop nothing you're doing. You're scoring at will. And then Chubb fumbles the ball. Instead of mixing up runners, bringing in Hunt, bringing in Chubb, giving guys a blow, they're rushing plays. What's up, Jose? I saw your video earlier today. We was at the Bears game. Yeah, we saw your video. I know, I've been gone all day. Every time me and Crunchy Black go to the game, the Bears win. Every time. So me and Crunchy Black got to go to more games. Then when Bears gonna win. What's good? It's not just Shannon Sharp. It's all the media. They all push him because he's marketable. You know, he's the little girly looking guy, real soft spoken. He's a good kid. You know, he's not a bad guy. So everybody likes him. Maybe, he's okay, man. He's cool. That's Patrick Mahomes, man. He's all right. You know, don't hate on him. Because everything's hate now, you know. Don't hate on Patrick Mahomes. No, don't do that. He's all right. Oh, Justin Fields came into a game off an injury situation. You know, so that's the thing. He came in off an injury situation. They were ill-paired. The Bears is going to put up about 1,000. But we had another quarterback playing for us, Joe Burrows. He kept hitting us, right in the numbers, threw a touchdown for the Bears and everything. Boom! Touchdown! I'm like, go ahead, Joe Burrows. Then he threw 3 interceptions in a row. He was like, I ain't done. I got some more for you, Bears. Here you go. Bang! You want one, too? Here you go. You get one, too. Boom! 3 picks. I'm like, come on, Joe. Then when the Bears got real stupid, when we should have been running the ball, we throwing the ball, and sure enough, they throw a pick. It's like, why? You was up like 21-3. What the hell you putting my money at risk for? It made no sense to me. But that's how it went down. Yeah, I thought about Jose too after that game because I knew they was going to lose the game. I knew they were going to lose that game in Tennessee. the way the game was going and the way they were screwing up, Tennessee defense started coming to life, and I'll start watching stupid stuff happen. I mean, dumb stuff happen in Seattle. Guys dropping balls for first downs. I'm like, oh my God, that was easy. And easy third down short. They could have ran. Russ could have just ran for the first down. He threw it. And the guy was open. He just dropped it. I'm like, oh, wow. You keep playing around like that. That almost happened in the Tampa Bay game with the Bucs. I'm like, Tom Brady he gonna have to ice his arm down. Brady took some shots today. Like, Brady, you ain't used to seeing Brady getting hit like that. I'm like, whoa, Brady can't be getting hit now. They gonna have to stop that. Yeah, that's one they gonna realize they blew. Like tonight. The Baltimore Ravens took a game that they had no business winning. They had no business winning that game. Well, the Raiders, I think they're on top of the division. I think the Raiders and the 49ers, if I'm not mistaken, are atop of the division. Snoop, did Patrick Mahomes not throw the interception jumping up in the air when they had the game under control? When your team is up by double digits and you blow the lead by not putting no more points up on the board, did they not have the ball and get stopped and throw incomplete passes and get a ball back to Lamar Jackson? Did that not just happen? And they marched all the way down the field and got a touchdown and took the lead. They were up 35-30 with the football. Do you think Tom Brady is going to let Lamar Jackson get that ball back to take the lead against him? Hell to the no. And then when you get the ball back, they fumble the ball because y'all playing for a field goal to try to hit the field goal and win the game. Y'all fumble the ball, game over. No, they don't win. They got to still kick the field goal, buddy. That's why it's called football, man. You saw what happened with Minnesota, right? Minnesota had the ball where? On like the 20-yard line. The guy missed the kick straight down the middle. Nothing's guaranteed in football, buddy. Minnesota is 0-2 when they should be 2-0. Oh, Dallas, they robbed the Chargers and gave the game to Dallas because Dallas sucked so bad. They couldn't have Dallas going down 0-2. Don't they play the Chiefs next week, Dallas? Oh, the Eagles play the Chiefs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that division is finna get hammered. The Giants, Washington, that's the worst division in football, but they finna get hammered. Those teams gotta play. Those teams gotta play Brady's division, and they gotta play the Chiefs division. So you playing the two divisions of the Super Bowl contenders, and you're the worst division in football. So you got to play the Bucks and the Chiefs. You going to play the Raiders. You got to play the Seahawks. And the 49ers. What do you think they're going to do to that division? Then you got to play the Carolina Panthers, the Saints, and you got to play Brady, the Bucks. That division, that's what I'm saying. There's only one team that's going to the Super Bowl in that division. That whole division is terrible. Dallas was in a dogfight against a team. They should have won by 20. The Saints lost today because they had 6 guys test positive for COVID, with more people that was possible. I don't even know how many people suited up today. This is why you got to pay attention to what's actually going on. I thought they could still, make it. That's what I'm saying about the Chiefs. The Ravens had 12 guys out. They are injury depleted, and they lost 2 guys tonight. They was like concussion protocol, but they lost 2 guys tonight. I never felt like that. I felt the majority of those people who said that, like, Patrick Mahomes is this person, he can't make certain throws. If you want to look and you want to do it the right way, Brady is the measuring stick. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady is the measuring stick. Terrell from Oakland says, so Mahomes fumbled and gave up 250 rush yards. No, the Chiefs, the overrated Chiefs, the Kansas City Cheats is what I like to call them, they suck. They gave up about 250 rush yards last week with Chubb and Hunt. And if Cleveland wasn't stupid and wasn't the Cleveland Browns, they would have won the damn game. Like they should have. But they too stupid. They beat themselves. Chiefs will be 0-2 because their defense sucks. They can't stop anybody, just like Fournette and Rojo proved in the Super Bowl. Everything works on them. Their defense is terrible, has always been terrible. Patrick Mahomes' problem is he's overrated because he cannot run situational plays. When you need a 3rd and 2, a 3rd and short, he can only throw that little dip off and hopefully the running back can get there, or somebody's got to be open. He can't thread a needle. He can't throw a guy open. Tom Brady's the measuring stick. Watch Tom Brady play football. That's all I got to tell you. Watch how Tom played the position. Watch how Tom plays it. You say, well, let's just watch how Tom Brady does it. And then you can ask questions later. But I want you to see this. Then tell me what you think. No, Tom Brady is the best at the position. Do you disagree? Do you disagree? Tom Brady is the best at the position? Because I'm here to tell you he is 100% the best at the position. And I shouldn't have to tell you that. If you watch the games, you can see that he is. There is no question. There's no diggity. There's no doubt. Tom Brady is what it's all about. You've never seen a quarterback play the position like him. I don't care if you don't like him, or whatever. You never saw a quarterback play the position like that to perfection. I've never seen somebody who could throw and thread the needle, that precision passing, since Warren Moon, Joe Montana. Those are the only quarterbacks I've ever seen that was that accurate with the throws. Like, their throws were so accurate, it was insane. What I mean is, when you need that 3rd and 7, when you need that 3rd and 4 play, Tom Brady's coming through with it. Tom Brady's going to draw up the play and run it to perfection. You ain't got to worry about it. Tom got it. There's no need to even have a discussion. Tom Brady got it covered. Whatever your infliction was or concern, it don't matter, because Tom Brady has it covered. How do you think Tom Brady won the Super Bowl when he wasn't this good? How do you think he won the bowl game, the Rose Bowl, when he was at Michigan? You know, go back and watch that game. He played the same way he played in New England. Poised. Didn't get nervous. Didn't panic. Stayed to the plays. Maintained the 3rd and shorts. And when they were in the 3rd and longs, the 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 9s, he was making them. You look at them championship games in New England on them 3rd downs. Tom Brady had to come back to win a game to get the team through the playoffs. He had like 3 key 3rd downs. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s. Even in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. Key 3rd downs on drive. Converting them. Threading the needle. Putting the ball right in the spot where only the receiver can get him, with a guy draped on him. That's called throwing a guy open. See, some of these quarterbacks now, they open to them if the receiver burned the guy by 5-10 yards. Oh, he open. Anybody can hit them. And that's the problem. In the NFL, that's going to be far and few and in between. In college, you will have a lot of those plays where guys are 10 yards ahead of the guy. Boom. Maybe this kid is unstoppable. Then they get to the NFL, and you looking at them like, man, really? You look at the Jets quarterback, Wilson, he don't look like his arm is that strong, do it? The game's a little too fast for him. See, not everybody can come out and start right away. That Zach Wilson guy, I think they should have pressed the brakes, because in actuality, the Jets defense has been playing solid. I'm telling you, that front four of the Jets is actually formidable. Their problem is they don't have a quarterback that can get them some points and keep the defense off the field. So that the defense is playing so many minutes because the offense can't keep nobody off the field. I mean, they can't get a drive going. And the quarterback is putting them on and giving them the ball right on their own yards. I'm like, damn, the defense is right back in the red. But I've been paying attention. The Jets front four, I'm telling you, the defense is not as bad as people think. They need to develop their quarterback to actually know how to move the chains and control the game. And I don't know if he's ready for this right away. This is a learning curve, but defensively, they're there. They're probably right about the cusp of being a really good football team. Really good. They could turn it around like that if they figure it out what they're going to do on offense. They're not that far away. I'm trying to tell people right now, the Jets are not at that far away as you might think. Because they're not getting beat like the way the score don't indicate the actual game. I know most people just watch Sports Center because they don't watch all the football games. But the score does not indicate what's happening out there on the floor. On the field. You got a quarterback who's throwing 4 interceptions. That's not going to help your defense. No, Wilson, his arm isn't strong enough to make certain throws. And he's trying to throw it. He threw that ball. It was like no anything on the football. I'm like, dude, they picked that like, thank you. Anybody can have a bad game. I don't judge a quarterback for having a bad game. I'm looking at certain throws that he made. They could score a touchdown on a play. That's not what, you don't judge a quarterback off that. You judge them off, when they scout a quarterback, you think they go look at how many touchdowns he got, how many yards he got. That's just like, okay, yeah, he got a bunch of yards. He got this. There's been plenty of quarterbacks that had tons of yards. They want to know who you scored it on. Who's the defense? Well, okay, this team, where were they ranked? How many ranked teams? What did you do when the team was down and you led them back to victory? How did you do it? We want to watch that drive. Scouts look at that. Scouts say, okay, let's see this when you played one of the top best teams in the SEC. This is one of the top defenses, top cornerbacks in the game. This the coaches and the whole staff then got on awards. We want to see what you did when you went up against them. Win and lose or draw. We want to see how you handled that pressure. Oh, this was one of the top All-American rushers in the game. We want to see what happened when you played them. They want, because you know what? You're going to see all of them when you get to the league. Trevor Lawrence has never lost a football game since probably Pee Wee. He never lost a high school football game. Never lost a college football game. Gets to the NFL. It's like, welcome to the NFL, son. It's the big leagues now. Hit the like button. No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. Patrick Mahomes, people talking about how special he is. He's special because he could scramble. He could throw the ball scrambling about 70 yards down the field. He could throw the ball sidearm, and he could sidearm a ball about 60 yards down the field. That's athleticism. Okay? What I'm talking about is the actual quarterback IQ and what it takes to be a great quarterback. He has yet to show that to me. He doesn't impress me. And my thing is, if he impresses you, then obviously you don't know football. Because anyone who understands football knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, Damon, what impresses you about Patrick Mahomes? Well, Patrick Mahomes is mixed. Not that it even matters, but he's mixed. Come on, Damon. That's right. Crickets. You see? See? Here he is telling me what I said. You just said he could do all these great athletic things, but then said he's not special. I said, and I'll quote, he's an overrated player. He's overrated at the quarterback position. That's not special. Tom Brady is special. And this is why he won't be there until he evolves. He can't throw and put the ball into spots. He can't do that. He doesn't know how. He scrambles when a play is broken because he missed the guy or didn't throw the ball and run the route correctly. The play's broken. Now guys got to go create. You got plays guys running back to the football because he's buying time doing all this and then getting hat sacked and sidearm throwing the ball. And then somebody catches it. Look, he's great, Patrick Mahomes. It's not football. That's backyard arcade garbage. That's not gonna look, that's not football, people. And everybody's got to stop thinking that's like a good thing. Like, man, that is great. That's not football. If you can't run plays and run the routes, you got to wait till the route breaks down in order to do this. Other teams will figure that out and figure out how to stop you. Hence, the Super Bowl. That wasn't luck. They know this is what Patrick Mahomes wants to do. Run cover 2, keep him in the box. Don't let him go east or west. If he's in that box, don't let him get out and scramble to the corners, to the out of bounds lines. If he runs up, our linebackers will take his head off. They play. We got 2 of the fastest linebackers in the game. We got the best front 4. There was no way he was going to beat that team. No way. They know what you want to run. We're going to take Tariq Hill out of the game. They're going to double him. They're going to put a safety over the top. He's there. And one-on-one, your guys got to beat him. And you don't have those type of receivers on Kansas City that could beat people one-on-one. Kelsey is slow. And he's a chump. you can take him out the game. He dropped one ball. You can get in his head. He start dropping balls. He's soft. He like it easy. Because he was thinking, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting all these. Yeah, you good, but you ain't great. You ain't Gronk. Gronk showed you what great was. Gronk is like, boy, I've been doing this since you was in Pampers. Boom, and still outdoing you, chump. Gronk wasn't even 100% and did that to you. No, people don't like listening. Y'all don't like hearing facts. I get it. Y'all don't like facts. I get it. A lot of people don't like the truth. The truth has never been a popular thing. The lie is so pretty. It's dressed up. It's sparkling. And you just want it to be right. Even though you know it's a lie. They be like, man, this is a lie. I know. But ain't it pretty though? Such a pretty lie. And the truth will stand you right in your face. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback you have ever seen in your life, and you can't even admit it to yourself. Because you like this arcade quarterback who scrambles in the backfield and just sling the ball up in the air. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Have you seen Tom Brady throw the football? Period. Have you seen Tom Brady just throw it? Look at Patrick Mahomes throw a football. Look at Tom Brady throw a football. And look at the football. If the football looked like a dart going directly into a spot, there's a reason for that. Lamar Jackson is the same thing. Lamar Jackson actually can throw a tighter ball than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has a stronger arm than Lamar Jackson. But Lamar Jackson can throw a tighter ball. Yep. See, there you go. Don't know football. Lamar Jackson can throw a tighter football. Do you even know what that means? That's comparing Ali to Tyson? No, it isn't. Tighter don't mean accurate. Pretty much it does. If you could throw a tighter ball, meaning that you could put the ball into those spots, in those tight spots, better than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes can't throw the ball into tight spots. He's got to throw looping passes over the top to rein the ball in. He's not really good at those plays. He can't cut the corner, back shoulder throw. He can't make those. This is what I'm talking about by overrating the position. They promote him like they do LeBron James when they don't have the abilities of what real skilled quarterback. Have you ever seen a back shoulder throw made by Patrick Mahomes? And without him falling down throwing a football? Like, we could do this all day. Like, we could really do this all day. That's not hate. It's truth telling. Y'all got to get out of that. Get that out y'all's system. This is not hate. It's truth. If somebody's telling you the truth, that's what it is. It's truth telling. I'm not sitting here lying on the man. I'm telling you exactly what it is. He's overrated. That's just all to it. I said it during the game, and I told you I'm gonna go live again when this game is over, because he's finna show you he's overrated. And he showed you. When the game was on the line, he had the ball 3 times. After he threw a pick, he came right back and turned over the ball. They ended up punting the ball. They had a 5-point lead, and he punted the ball. He gave the ball back with no points. They don't overrate Lamar Jackson like that. Lamar Jackson was actually throwing from the pocket, but he was only making 3 routes. He does the play action slant route to the left. He runs the play action throw to Andrews, or he play action keeps it and run. He only runs 3 plays. He rarely calls it audible at all. He doesn't call out the blitz. Oh my God, if they played Tampa, do you realize what Tampa would do to him? They'd probably be lucky if they score. He would not recognize none of the stunts. Todd Bowles would blitz him all night long. They would blitz him all night long, and they would cover Andrews, and they would cover that slant route. Kansas City is so stupid. They did not realize you let a guy get 200. He had 100-some yards rushing. You let another guy get 100-some yards rushing. You giving up about 250 yards rushing. You got, what's the name? Cleveland was averaging 8 yards a pop. Your run defense it sucked all last season too. You played the Bucks. They just exploited you. Again, like, you guys are not good. The Chiefs aren't a good football team. They're not. Tyreek Hill is not a good receiver. He's a punt returner. He's not going to help you. All he's going to do is 2 guys going to jump him and cover him. They're going to put a safety on top of him. Tyreek Hill is going to be there. You're going to have to do an in-around play with him. He's basically Hester. Right, he's fast. And that opens up everything for Kelsey, because Patrick Mahomes can't throw anybody open. He can't hit these guys when they close and got a defender on them. He can't thread the needle. They got to be ahead of these guys by 2 yards, or the defender, they got to play one-on-one, and the guys just got to make one move and turn around and to get to the ball. Because they're not great quarterbacks. I know what it takes. I've seen great quarterback play, and I've seen the best. You know, you've seen guys who could play this position. Like, I didn't like Peyton Manning as a player, but I knew what he could do. From the quarterback position, he's a guy that studies plays. If you watch Peyton Manning, he almost never called an audible. Peyton Manning will never call an audible in any play that he has ever done. I've never seen him call one. I've never seen him call an audible. He's basically not an audible, but send people in motion and change the play like that. No, because he don't want the defense to move. He wants the defense to stay right where he can recognize it. So he doesn't want his teammates to move. He wants them to stand still. So he can call a hot route an audible, but if the defense is set, he wants to recognize what they're in. He recognizes it. He don't want them to move. He wants them to stay right there in that set. That's how I play Madden. I don't call audibles for a reason. I got a play that I know can work on this defense I'm going up against. I don't want that defense moving. They're going to move around to what the play I'm doing. But I got 2, 3 options I could use. But I don't need the audible. If I audible, I'm taking away a blocker that was supposed to come in there. Now a guy's coming in blindside, and I got to hope one of the other guys pick up a block, that this guy is now on another assignment. And I got to try to remember what route he's going. That's too complicating of the plays and messing it up for no reason, when I know I could just beat them, period. Omaha's a route. It's a play route they ran. Omaha. But this is why Seattle was able to beat them in the Super Bowl. First, they started off on the wrong foot, and Peyton Manning is not the quarterback that can play from behind. He's the guy that's like the front runner. When he's playing from behind, it's not normally a good thing for him, especially with a great defense. He's not been good. He hasn't been good against great defenses. And Seattle proved it. What they did was they showed him one thing, and then when they say hike, the defense switched. And it made him hold the ball more. And the front four was in there destroying that offensive line of Denver, and he's not a mobile quarterback, so he's doomed. No, I'm taking you out of the matrix. They're showing you all these pretty, wonderful things, and all you guys watch Madden, and you're looking at the cover, and they show you Patrick Mahomes up there with Tom Brady. There's nobody that should be on that cover but Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes should be carrying the water bucket and carrying TB12 doggone gear up to Tom Brady carrying his bucket. Ain't no way in the world he's in the same class as Tom Brady on no level. Daryl Jones, if you've been watching football for 32 years, you know Patrick Mahomes is probably the most overrated quarterback in the history of the game already. I've never seen a quarterback this overrated for 3 years in the league. I'm like, are you kidding me? What is this guy going to do when Tyreek Hill ain't there? What is this guy going to do when Kelsey ain't there? What's this guy going to do? You know how many people Tom Brady has played and won Super Bowls with? He had an all-white receiving corps. He got Chris Hogan, Amidala, and who was the other guy that kept getting knocked out in the game? Julian Edelman. 3 white wide receivers. Can you believe that? White wide receivers in football? He had 3 of them. And was winning Super Bowls. So for years, Tom Brady ain't have the best players, and he was getting it done. He never won a Super Bowl with Wes Welker, but he made Wes Welker a star. He made that slot position popular. That let people start drafting wide receivers. Julian Edelman was drafted off of Wes Welker. That's why Beasley got the role he got. All those little short, 5-foot white wide receivers, that little position for the wide receiver coming across that little middle, that play opened up. Start seeing BB and Beasley and all these other people come in there playing that role. See, the Buffalo Bills had Don Beebe. Now, Oz Hakeem wasn't that great, but the greatest show on turf. Only won one Super Bowl. People don't remember that. They went to two, won one. Tom Brady ended their whole run. Yeah, Brady took what was there, but when you need Tom Brady to get you a 3rd and 8, Tom Brady gonna get that 3rd and 8. Patrick Mahomes ain't guaranteed. Unless they run some type of breakdown in the defense, he got to scramble in the backfield. It's sloppy football. That's not real football. See, I grew up watching real quarterbacks like Warren Moon, guys who you had to be able to put the ball in spots. You had to be able to throw a guy open because the guys they were playing real defense. They could hit you back then. Ain't nobody throwing a flag to bail you out. They can lay you out. So you had to be accurate with the ball. Like Brady said, I'm not gonna throw the ball to my guy where he can get clean by the linebacker. I want to put the ball where they're going to catch the ball and be safe. So I'm going to run the play directly and put the ball right where it's supposed to be in a certain spot where it's only them can get it because that's where the ball is supposed to go. That's playing football. No, Warren Moon didn't have a defense. They were putting up points. They were up 21. They were playing the Bills. They were up like 21-0 on the Bills or 28-0 and lost the game. The Houston Oilers should have been in the doggone Super Bowl. That was like 92, 93 when they were like the best team in football. They had the 3 best wide receivers out there. And they never highlighted Warren Moon the way they highlighted everyone else. and he was one of the best passers of the football we had ever seen. If they added his CFL records, he would have the NFL passing yards record because nobody had more yards than him combined. Yep, Jeffries, Given, and Duncan. I'm just saying, they didn't back then. They didn't want to have a black quarterback in the league, so they discriminated against him. He competed and showed he outplayed every quarterback that was in the league, and they still wouldn't give him an opportunity. He had to go and dominate the Canadian Football League, tear it apart, all the passing records before he even got a shot. So that's what I'm saying. He had a much rougher road, and he wasn't even a mobile quarterback. He was a passer. And one of the best, still to this day, Warren Moon can go out there and throw a tight spiral. Jim Kelly was a decent quarterback. He wasn't, I don't think he was as good as the plays that were called for him. I think they had a better system in Buffalo in place. That system worked perfect for him. Mark Levy, it allowed Kelly to be great. Yeah, Warren Moon underrated. Yeah, right. Strong arm. And Randall is he was the first scrambling quarterback, and it pissed him off. One scrambling quarterback. He could be a pocket passer. And when he should took off, he stood in the pocket and somebody dove at his leg and broke his leg. And he said, "See, this is what I get for trying to play y'all way. Y'all want me to play." The year the Eagles was gonna go to the Super Bowl, they got set up to play in a fall game. It's the worst game, and I don't even know if they even have it on YouTube. That's how bad it is. You couldn't see anything. It was nothing but fog all through the game, and the NFL just played. It's a playoff game against the Chicago Bears. We won the game against Buddy Ryan and the Eagles, and nobody could see. So it's like, of course, the Eagles' offense ain't gonna be able to catch no balls flying over their heads and all this stuff. They can't see. So now it becomes a blue game of running the football. The Bears gonna beat you in that. Yeah, that was ridiculous, and that was their year. That's when they had the buddies watching you. They had Jerome Brown, Reggie White. Buddy's watching you. He's watching and he's watching. And the fans are watching. Fans are watching. Buddy's watching you. Yeah, they thought they were going to the Super Bowl, so they wanted to make their own Super Bowl shuffle. Everybody who did that lost. Everybody who tried to make a song before they did it lost. The Bears did a Super Bowl shuffle before the Super Bowl while they were still playing in the regular season. Oh, the Blazers, the Trail Blazers. Rip City, Rap City. We're the Blazers and we're here to play. Yeah, they lost. Everybody came up with a song, Lost. Oh, Dan? Yeah, Dan's a real quarterback. Dan revolutionized the game with the shotgun. That's how he was the only one that could beat the Bears. The Dolphins were supposed to play the Bears and they choked against the New England Patriots. And the Super Bowl was over because the Patriots weren't going to have a shot. They got lucky and beat Marino now. See, the thing is, the Bears was losing in the first half because they couldn't figure out Dan Marino and the shotgun. And when they figured it out in the second half, they made the adjustment and figured it out. The 46 defense is meant to get you within like the first 2-3 seconds. But if you're in shotgun, that gives you time. So that pass rush that can get through the defense, that's why the Bears defense was so good. They was able, the front four was getting penetration so quick. You couldn't move. You was stuck. You was, I mean, as soon as you thought about making a move, you was hit. Somebody knocking you out. And if you did throw the ball and whoever you threw it to, they caught it, they were annihilated. So it was real hitting going on out there. You was getting leveled. Well, I picked the Packers to win, but now that I done lost the money tonight because the damn Chiefs suck. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all tomorrow. Get y'all some videos. Had to spend a day out taking care of everything, going to the Bears game. I'm nice and tired now. I'm gonna try to get some rest here because I only had like 2 hours of sleep today. So thank y'all, man, for the super chat. Thank y'all for liking the video. I really do appreciate that. Everybody who took time to hit the like button came over. That's why I tried to give y'all a long video because I didn't really give y'all no videos today. So thanks for rocking with me. I'm out.